Welcome back to J Berg Reacts. We got another good video for you today. So without further ado, let's get going.
I guess I should clear my mind here a little bit and not say what I'm really thinking.
And that guy is running our country right now. There's going to be a lot of, I don't know, moments in this video today with Joe Biden blunders. So let's go. Let's get going some more.
More than half of the women in my administration are women.
Are you concerned about the strength of the dollar right now?
Well, I hope you're in the mood for laughing today, because there's going to be a lot of funny stuff in this video. And I was already laughing my ass off a bunch there, but I like the best where he turned around to shake someone's hand and there's just nobody even there, you know? Like, what the hell? This dude is gone. I don't know how the hell our country is even surviving right now. Like, unbelievable, man. Let's keep going.
String of disastrous performances that go underreported or downright ignored by the mainstream press. So many, in fact, that it's nearly impossible to whittle it down to a reasonable list. But it's New Year's, and a countdown we shall do. Here are the top 5 best, or maybe worst, Joe Biden gaffes of 2021. Coming in at number 5, the reading of instructions left by his handlers. He did this in front of millions as he and the world said goodbye to Senator Bob Dole.
We've always found ways to come together. We can find that unity again. Then the message said, end of message.
See, that's the part that tells you to stop. You don't actually read that part, or you're not supposed to, but I guess never mind.
That's just like despicable, you know? Like, you don't even recognize to yourself that that's telling you to stop reading there and not to read that spot out loud, you know? Like, come on, man. That's such a disgrace, you know, and such a slap in the face to the Dole family, you know? Like, come on.
At number 4, blurting out random things. Here he is, the president, around Halloween, saying something.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure, isolate, and punish China.
Wait, what? Rewind that, please.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure, isolate, and punish China.
Yeah, that's what we thought he said.
A bumbling, mumbling mess.
Okay, moving on. Number 3, Angry Joe. He's now the get off my lawn guy. We had so many we couldn't narrow it down. Here are just a few.
We have fewer democracies in the world today than we did 15 years ago. Fewer. Not more, fewer.
You lost your child. You lost your child. It's gone. You deserve some kind of compensation.
Is America going to be all right? What about democracy in America? Did you ever think you'd be asked that question?
Easy there, Mr. President. You're supposed to be the nice guy, remember? That's a rhetorical question, Joe. You don't have to answer.
That's so funny, man, watching him get mad, you know, because it's like the angry, senile old neighbor that you knew when you were growing up. Oh, my God.
Okay, now on to our number 2 Biden gaffe. Who is the president, Mr. President?
All kidding aside, of course, President Harris is a proud Howard alum. Now, when President Harris and I took, President-elect Harris took hers today for the same reason.
Don't know you are actually the sitting U.S. president could be perceived as, well, kind of bad.
Like, I honestly don't know who would be worse, her or him as a president, because they're both goofs. They both don't know what the hell they're talking about half the time. She tries to act like she's this smart woman or something, but meanwhile, she's about dumb as a box of rocks, you know? Like, oh God, 2 peas in a pod, them two, that's for sure.
Finally, our number 1 clip. You saw it at the beginning. Let's see it one more time. Did you ever see somebody falling up the stairs? This is the Biden presidency in one video, bumbling, stumbling, and sure to do it all over again in 2022.
Yep, that was a classic there, him falling up the steps, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And sure enough, he has been bumbling and stumbling along since then. It's 2024 now. This is the election year. Hopefully, people out there have enough sense to not re-elect that bumbling idiot.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
75 years later.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him, excuse me.
Did anybody catch that single word?
It's vaxxed or masked. Get vaccinated.
It's vaccinated or mask. Get vaccinated.
Yep, upstairs. Careful, careful. You know how you are with stairs. Yeah, okay, that podium, yes. Walk forward, say hi to the general, and stop. And stop. Where are you going? Not that general. Oh my God. Joe, go back to the podium. Joe. Oh my God, this is so awkward. These poor cadets. Joe, to the podium. Could you? Yeah, thank you. Direct him to the podium, please. Come on. There you go, old man. Get up there. No, the podium, you idiot. Where are you going? Oh, God. You know, I hope something happens to you later.
A few moments later.
All right, go ahead and walk off the stage now, Joe. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What happened? Did someone push you? Invisible stairs? Where? There's nothing there, Joe!
Imagine if that's what somebody actually has to do for that guy. You know, there probably is. He probably has an earpiece in almost at all times, and someone's probably guiding him around every single step and inch of his life. That's how stupid he is. He's so gone. Like, really, man. Like, that's freaking hilarious. It is freaking hilarious how much of a klutz and dumb, stupid person he really is.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Once again, lost in the shuffle, man. Like, that dude is so gone. Even the people around him act like he's not even there, you know? Like, oh my God. That's so funny, man. I can't believe it. I really can't.
That blood red MAGA speech had something to do with that one. And while the numbers are telling, so are our eyes. It's hard to believe Biden can inspire Americans ahead of 2024 when he continues to fumble in front of the nation. Just yesterday, he gave another gaffe-filled speech where he seemingly forgot the name of the man who introduced him. Can't make it up.
Taxpayers already are chipping in, paying a lot of money for that here at NIH to get these brilliant scientists to go out and find cures, find answers to the drug problem. to drugs, with the use of drugs for health problems. Thank you all for taking the time to be here.
Just another shake my head moment, man. This dude is so gone, like so gone, man. And people actually think that he's doing a good job. Are you kidding me?
If it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway, from Charlotte, another line going from in Florida down to Tampa of Putin's kleptocracy. Yeah. America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put the idea that Los Angeles and what am I doing here? For two reasons. One, we haven't been able to communicate it in a way that is, let me say another way. With the nature, not a solid meeting they make a very good point. Here's the deal. Here's what drives the driver in the states that are affected. Here's what you can do, the drivers. We want to expand pre-K for 3 and 4-year-olds, millions of pre-K recruits.
Now, if we made a drinking game up of all the times Joe Biden mumbled and stumbled and bumbled when he was making a speech, there's no way anyone would survive, and we would all die of alcohol poisoning because you couldn't keep up with it. He messes up so freaking much. It's crazy, man. It really is. Like, people better wake the hell up come November and not even think about looking at that dude's name on the ballot.
President Joey starting off the week with another bunch of blunders, including mispronouncing the vice president's name earlier today. Take a look.
There's several other members of the California delegation here are also here, along with several city and state leaders. But as Kamala said, we're all closely monitoring the storms, the floods, the landslides all across California.
Joe, if you practice real hard, Kamala, not that hard, you'll get there.
That's the problem with this guy. Like, he don't even remember the people around him that are around him every day. Like, how the hell is he even gonna remember how to run this country? You know, like, it ain't happening. There's someone else doing something behind the scenes and making this country the way it is, because he, for sure, is not doing nothing.
Mr. President, what's your message to Democrats who don't want you to run again?
They want me to run.
2/3 say they don't.
Read the polls, Jack. You guys are all the same. That poll showed that 92% of Democrats, if I ran, would vote for me.
A majority of Democrats say they don't want you to run again in 2024.
92% said if I did, they'd vote for me.
Like, that's another problem with him. Like, he's probably so stubborn and hard-headed that he don't want to listen to anybody else except what's going on in his own head. You know, like, in his head, he's a legend. He's a legend in his own mind. But in fact, he's a bum. He's been a bum. He's been a bum for however many 40 years or so he's been in Washington. He's been a bum and has done nothing good.
Beer brewed here, it is used to make the brew beer in this refinery. Oh, Earth Rider, thanks for the Great Lakes. I wonder why it's called.
Was you drinking some of that beer there, Joe? Are you drinking that beer all the time? Because that's the way you are all the time? Wow, man. Just wow.
My memory is fine. Take a look at what I've done since I've become president. Initially, the president of Mexico, Sisi, did not want to open up the gate to allow humanitarian material to get in. I talked to him. I convinced him to open the gate.
So your memory's fine, Joe, huh? Yeah, well, you just mispronounced the president of Mexico's name. Dummy!
Don't teach Donald Trump a valuable lesson. Don't mess with the women in America unless you want to get the benefit.
I heard it's retarded or something.
Boy, did that kid hit the nail on the head on that one, huh? That was a funny clip there, man. I don't care who you are, you have to laugh at that.
Time to see the what used to be called the Rust Belt become the home of a significant resurgence of manufacturing. Putin may circle Kyiv with tanks, but he'll never gain the hearts and souls of the Iranian people. He'll never extinguish their preventing Russia's central bank from defending the Russian ruble. The pound of Ukrainian people, proud people, pound for pound, there's simply nothing beyond our capacity. Increasing the productive capacity of our economy. I call it building a better America. We won't stop. Because you can't build a wall high enough to keep out a vaccine. The vaccine can stop the spread of these diseases. As one people, one America, the United States of America. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you. Go get him.
That's right, Joe. Go get him. Wow, man. Like, that was just a nice little clip there of how great that man is. You know, he knows what he's talking about when he talks. You better listen and go get him. Yeah. Wow.
And I'd like to start by saying to all the veterans out there and all the law enforcement and the citizens who took an oath to the sacred Constitution. Amen! I'm going to be real cocky, which I'm really good at. And I'd like to apologize on behalf of we the people. Amen. For allowing this piece of shit to get in the White House.
Well, I couldn't think of a better way to end it than a message from Uncle Ted. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun again. You know, I'm going to put on my special hat for the end of the video here, and hope you guys like this hat too, because this hat pretty much sums up the video in 3 little letters. You know what I mean? So thanks again for being here. Please like and share this out and get some more subscribers up into the J Berg Reacts family. Other than that, you all have a good week ahead of you. Peace.